Okay, so today we're going to be going over Tití Me Preguntó by Bad Bunny. The first line of the song says, Hey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias, which literally means, Hey, Auntie asked me if I have a lot of girlfriends. A means hey. You could use it in a sentence such as, Hey, ven acá un segundo, or Hey, come here for a second. Ven acá means come here. For a second would be un segundo. Titi means auntie. You could also say tia. Tío would be uncle. And in a sentence, you would say, Titi siempre me llama los domingos, or Auntie always calls me on Sundays. Domingos is Sundays. Siempre me llama means always calls me. Me means to me. So in a sentence, you would say, Me dijo la verdad. He told me the truth. Me dijo is he told or she told. And then la verdad means truth or the truth. Preguntó is to ask something. You could also say consultar, which is to consult someone. In a sentence, you would say preguntó si estaba bien. He or she asked if I was okay. Estar bien means to be okay. Si can mean yes or no, or it could also mean if or whether. So for example, no sé si viene hoy. No sé means I don't know. Viene is to come over, and hoy means today. So no sé si viene hoy means I don't know if he or she is coming today. Tengo means I have. So for example, tengo tiempo ahora means I have time. Tiempo is time. Ahora is now. Mucha means a lot. So like a lot of something. You could also say something like un montón de, like I have un montón de comida, which means I have a lot of food. A sentence would say something like, hay mucha gente aquí. Gente is people. Aquí means here. So hay mucha gente aquí means there are a lot of people here. Novias means girlfriends. So in a sentence you would say, dice que tiene novias en todos lados. Dice is to say. Tiene means to have, like I have a lot of girlfriends. En todos lados. So en todos lados literally means everywhere. So dice que tiene novia en todos lados means he says he has girlfriends everywhere. The next part of the song says muchas novias, which we've reviewed is a lot of girlfriends. Then it says, hoy tengo a una, mañana otra, which means today I have one, tomorrow another. And in this part of the song, he's referring to having different girlfriends. Hoy means today, or you could say en este día, which is referring to today. In a sentence, you would say, hoy salgo temprano, which means today I am leaving early. Hoy means today, salgo means to get out, and leaving means to leave. So hoy salgo temprano means today I am leaving. Temprano is early. A means to. So veo a mi mamá means I see my mom. Veo is to see. Mom is mamá. Una means one, and means it's in the feminine sense. You could say uno, which is masculine. So una amiga viene hoy means a friend is coming today, but it's implying that the friend is a woman. If I say un amigo viene hoy, that's implying that it's a male. So una versus un. Mañana means tomorrow. So you could say something like mañana te llamo. Llamo or llamar is to call. And mañana we reviewed is tomorrow. So mañana te llamo means I'll call you tomorrow. Otra means another. or una más. So if I say something like, dame otra oportunidad, oportunidad is opportunity or chance, and dame means to give. So dame otra oportunidad means give me another chance. A, we've reviewed, is hey or oye or hola. You could say, hey, tranquilo. Tranquilo means relax or stay calm. So, hey, tranquilo means, hey, relax. The next part of the song says, pero no hay boda, which means, but there's no wedding. So he's talking about how he has all these girlfriends. He has one today, he has one tomorrow, but there's no wedding. So, pero means but. You could also say sin embargo. In a sentence, you would say, quiero ir, pero no puedo, which means I want to go, but I can't. So quiero means I want. Ir is to go somewhere. Pero, we said, is but. No puedo, which means I can't. No just means no. So if I say something like no entiendo, it means I don't understand. Entiendo or entender is to understand something. So no entiendo means I do not understand. I means that there is or there are something. So for example, hay tiempo todavía. Tiempo means time and todavía means still. So hay tiempo todavía means there is still time. You could also say that something existe, which means that something exists. Boda means wedding. You could also say matrimonio, which is also wedding. And so in a sentence, you would say, la boda es mañana. The wedding is tomorrow. Mañana is tomorrow, boda is wedding. Then the song says, Tití Me Preguntó si tengo muchas novias, which we reviewed as Auntie asked me if I have a lot of girlfriends. Then it says muchas novias, which is a lot of girlfriends. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra, which is today I have one, tomorrow another. Then it says, me las voy a llevar a todas para un VIP, which literally means I am going to take all of them to a VIP. Las is them, referring to them being women. So ellas, for example. Ellas is women, ellos is masculine. So las vi anoche means I saw them last night, and it's implying that it's females, versus los vi anoche implies that you saw guys or men last night. Voy is going to or gonna. So if I say voy a decirte algo, it means I am going to tell you something. Decirte is to tell. Algo means something. So voy a decirte algo means I am going to tell you something. Llevar means to take, or you could also say something like traer, which means to kind of bring something. So if I say voy a llevar comida, it means I am going to take food. Voy a llevar, I am going to take comida. Comida means food. Traer can also mean to bring something. Here, todas is all, and it's referring again to women. Todas versus todos, which would be more kind of male tense. So here, todas mis amigas vienen. All my friends are coming, as opposed to todos mis amigos vienen, which would imply all of my male friends are coming. Pa, which is short for para, means for or to. So if I say esto es para ti or esto es para ti, that means this is for you. Esto means this. Para ti means for you. Un means a, or uno, which is one. So if I say quiero un café, café means coffee, quiero means want. So quiero un café means I want a coffee. If I were to want 2 coffees, I would say quiero dos cafés. VIP is just VIP as in like a club or something that's exclusive. In Spanish, exclusive would be exclusivo. So I could say estamos en VIP esta noche. Estamos means all of us are in something, so we are in. VIP esta noche would be VIP tonight. Noche means tonight. Then it says A, saluden a Tití, which means hey, say hi to auntie. Saluden means to say hello, and it's kind of like a command to everyone, like hey everyone, say hi to. So saluden a Tití. I could say saluden a la familia. Familia is family, so greet the family. Then the song says, vamos a tirarnos un selfie, say cheese, which literally means let's take a selfie, say cheese. Vamos is short for vamos, which means let's go. If I say vamos a comer algo, it means let's go eat something. Comer is eat, and algo means something. So vamos a comer algo means let's go eat something. Tirarnos, here it's kind of slang as well, or short for tirarnos, or which means to take. In this case, it's to take a picture. So if I say vamos a tirarnos una foto, it means let's take a photo. We just reviewed vamos, which means let's go. Tirarnos is take, and una foto is a photo. Selfie just means a selfie, same as English, so a photo. So you could say subí una selfie a Instagram, or un selfie a Instagram. Subí means to kind of post or to upload or to raise something. So here it would be subí, I posted a selfie, un selfie a Instagram. Say, obviously saying say cheese, which would be like di or decir. So if I say to someone, di hola, I'm saying say hi. Di is asking someone to say something. And then cheese is just the same as in English. In Spanish, if you ask someone to smile, you would say something like sonríe. So I can say di cheese y sonríe. So say cheese and smile. The next part of the song says, que sonrían las que ya les metí, which is slang for let the ones I already got with smile. So for example, and this is kind of implying that the ones that he hooked up with should smile. So que means let or have them. So something like que entren ahora. Let them come in now. Entren is to come in, to like go inside of a house, for example. And ahora means now. Sonrían means to smile. So for example, sonrían para la foto. Here, foto means photo. Para la means for the. So sonrían para la foto means smile for the photo. Las, we've talked about, it's the ones referring to women. So las vi ayer means I saw them yesterday. Ayer is yesterday. Mañana is tomorrow. Vi is to see, and in past tense, so saw them. Vi, saw them. Ya means already. So if I say ya llegué, it means I already arrived. Llegar, so if I say llegué a casa, it means I arrived home. Les means to them. So for example, les mandé un mensaje. Mensaje is message. Mandé is to send. So les mandé un mensaje means I sent them a message. Then metí means to put something or to, for example, enter something. And here it's slang for essentially kind of having intercourse, like you're putting something inside of someone. But it can also mean something like in soccer, you could say metí el gol. And metí here would be to put the ball in the net. So metí el gol means I scored the goal. En un VIP is the next part of the song, which means inside of a VIP. So en means in. You could also say dentro de. So estoy dentro de la casa means I am inside of the house. You could also say estoy dentro del carro, which means I am inside of the car. In a sentence, you could say estamos en casa, which means we are at home. Estamos is kind of plural for several people. Then the song repeats itself and it says, saluden a Titi, which means say hi to auntie. Then it repeats itself with vamos a tirarnos un selfie, say cheese, which is let's take a selfie, say cheese. Then it says, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí, which means let the ones who already forgot about me smile. So se is themselves. So for example, se fueron temprano means they left early. Temprano means early, and se fueron or fueron is to leave. Olvidaron means forgot. So for example, olvidaron el mensaje. Mensaje is message. So olvidaron el mensaje means they forgot the message. Or in the context of the song, he says, ya se olvidaron de mí. Olvidaron de mí means they forgot about me. De means of or about. So if I say hablo de ti, hablo is to hablar or to talk. And then ti means you. So if I say hablo de ti, it means he talked about you or I talk about you. Mi means me. So for example, pensó en mí. It can mean he or she thought about me. And pensó or pensar is to think about. Then the song says, me gustan mucho las Gabrielas, las Patricias. So here he's just talking about how he really likes the Gabrielas, so several females named Gabrielas, or the Patricias, several Patricias. So he's just talking about how he likes girls with these names, for example. So gustan means to like. So, or you could say me agradan, which is kind of you like someone or something. So me gustan las películas. Películas is movies. So I could say me gustan las películas. It means I like movies. Mucho means a lot. You could also say bastante. So if I say hay bastante comida, it means there is a lot of food. Comida is food. Me gusta viajar means I like traveling a lot. So me gusta, I like. Mucho is a lot. And viajar is to travel. Las, we've talked about. So las chicas llegaron means the girls arrived. Llegaron is to arrive. Chicas or chicos is girls or boys. Gabrielas is just a name. So conozco varias Gabrielas. Conozco is to know, and varias is several. So here it's just saying I know several Gabrielas, or I know several girls that are named Gabriela. And then Patricia is again just a name. So hay muchas Patricias aquí. So that just means there are many Patricias here. Aquí means here. Patricia is the name, and hay muchas is there is many of. Then the song says las Nicole, las Sofías, which is just saying the Nicoles, the Sofías. Nicole, you can be used in a sentence like varias Nicoles vinieron, so several Nicoles came, like came over. Varias is several, vinieron is to come or to come over. Sofías, I could say conozco muchas Sofías. Conozco means to know. Muchas is many, so it's implying here that I know many Sofías. Then the song says, mi primera novia en kinder María, which means my first girlfriend in kindergarten, Maria. So mi means my. So if I say Mi amiga viene hoy, it means my friend is coming today. Amiga is friend, implying that it's a female. Viene means coming, and hoy is today. Primera is first, or you could say inicial. So I could say fue la primera vez. Fue means it was, and primera vez means first time. Novia is girlfriend, so tiene novia nueva means he or she has a new girlfriend. Novia nueva, new girlfriend. En means in or inside of something. So I could say vive en Madrid or lives in Madrid. And here it's implying either male or female lives in Madrid. So vive en Madrid, he or she lives in Madrid. Kinder is just kindergarten, or preescolar, which just means kind of preschool. So la conocí en kinder. Conocí means to meet, and then in kindergarten. La conocí en kinder means I met her in kindergarten. And then Maria is just a name. So I could say Maria vive lejos. Lejos means far away, and vive means to live in. So Maria vive lejos means Maria lives far away. Then the song says, y mi primer amor se llamaba Thalía, which means, and my first love was named Thalía. Y means and, so if I say pan y queso, pan is bread, queso is cheese. Pan y queso means bread and cheese. Primer means first or inicial, so I could say fue mi primer día aquí. Fue means it was, primer is first, day here, día aquí. Fue mi primer día aquí, it was my first day here. Amor means love, or you could say cariño. So, habla de amor, which means he talks about love. Hablar means to talk, amor means love. Llamaba means was called or was named. So, for example, así se llamaba el lugar. Lugar is place. And so when you say así se llamaba el lugar, what it's saying is that's what the place was called. So llamaba means like previously called or previously named. Thalía is just a name. So I could say nunca olvido a Thalía. Nunca means never. Olvido means to forget. So nunca olvido, it's kind of a negative term before the forget, means he or she will never forget Thalía. Nunca olvido a Thalía. He never forgot Thalía. Then the song says, tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días. That part of the song literally means I have a Colombian girl who texts me every day. So colombiana means Colombian, so I could say conocí a una colombiana en Medellín. Medellín is just a city within Colombia, and so if I were to say conocí a una colombiana, it means I met a Colombian woman. If I were to say colombiano with an O, then that implies that it's a Colombian man. Que means who or that. So for example, la amiga que vive lejos. Amiga is friend, implying that it's a female. Vive means to live, and lejos means far away. So la amiga que vive lejos means the friend who lives far away. Escribe means to write or to text. So for example, me escribe todos los días. Escribir means to write, días means day, and todos means every or all of us. So she texts me every day is me escribe todos los días. To is all or todo, like all of it. So for example, todo bien por aquí or todo bien por aquí means all good here. Los means the in plural sense. So it would be something like los días pasaron rápido. The days go by fast. Rápido is fast. Días is days. And then just días, we talked about just now, means todos los días son iguales. Iguales means identical or the same. And so here it's just saying todos los días son iguales, which means every day is the same. Then the song says, y una mexicana que ni yo sabía, which means, and a Mexican girl that I didn't even know about. So, mexicana means a Mexican woman similar to colombiana, which was a Colombian woman. So I could say, conocí a una mexicana en Cancún. Cancún is just a city, so if I were to say, conocí a una mexicana en Cancún, it means I met a Mexican woman in Cancun. If I were to say mexicano, similar to colombiano, then that means that it's a Mexican man. Ni means not even, so ni yo lo sabía means not even I knew about it. Sabía is to know something. So ni means not, so ni yo lo sabía means not even I knew it. Yo means I. So for example, yo lo hice, hice is to do something, means I did it. Yo lo hice. Sabía means knew. So for example, no sabía la verdad. This is saying I didn't know the truth. Verdad is truth. So no sabía, I did not know the truth, la verdad. Then the song says, otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía, which means another one in San Antonio who still loves me or who still likes me. So San Antonio is just the city. So vivo en San Antonio. Vivo is to live somewhere. So I live in San Antonio. Quiere means love or wants, or amar means to love as well. So me quiere mucho means she loves me a lot. It can also mean he loves me a lot. Mucho is a lot. Todavía means still. So todavía no llega means he or she hasn't arrived. No llega. No is no, hasn't, so a negative kind of connotation. And then arrived is llega. Then the song says, y las de PR que toditas son mías, or toditas son mías, which literally means, and the ones from PR, meaning Puerto Rico, who are all mine. So, y las de PR que toditas son mías means, and the ones from Puerto Rico who are all mine, referring to the women from Puerto Rico. So, de means from. So, if I say, soy de aquí, it means I am from here. Aquí means here, and soy means I am. So, soy de aquí, I am from here. PR means Puerto Rico. So if I say volví a PR or volví a Puerto Rico, it means I went back to Puerto Rico. Volví is to go back. Toditas, or here it's pronounced toditas in the song, it means all of them. So for example, toditas llegaron juntas, it means all of them arrived together. Llegaron means to arrive somewhere, and juntas means together. Son means are, so I can say son felices. It means they are happy. Feliz means happy. And then mía means mine. So esas son mías. Means those are mine. Then the song says, una dominicana que es uva bombón, which means a Dominican girl who is sweet, a total cutie. So uva bombón, we'll talk about in a second, is just saying that they're sweet and that they're a cutie. So dominicana means Dominican woman. If I say dominicano, then that's a Dominican man. So if I say conocí una dominicana en Santo Domingo, it means I met, which is conocí, una dominicana, a Dominican woman, en Santo Domingo, which is a city within the Dominican Republic. Es is is. So ella es amable. Ella is female, so it means she. Es means is, and amable is kind, someone who is kind. So ella es amable means she is kind. Uva is kind of slang for sweet or great. So you could say, esa canción está uva. Canción is song, and here it's saying that that song is really good. Esa canción está uva. That song is really good. Bombón is cutie or hottie. It can also mean kind of like a treat or a candy. So if I say ella es un bombón, it means she is a cutie. Ella es un bombón, she is a cutie. Then the song repeats itself and it says uva, uva bombón, which means sweet, sweet cutie. Then it proceeds to say las de Barcelona, la de Barcelona que vino en avión, which means the one from Barcelona who came by plane. La means the, or like the female, so la conocí ayer means I met her yesterday. Conocer or conocí is to meet. Ayer is yesterday. Barcelona is the city, so if I say vivo en Barcelona, it means I live in Barcelona. Vino means to come over, so vino tarde means she came late. Tarde is late, and vino is to come over. Avión means airplane. Aeropuerto means airport. So if I say viajó en avión, viajó means to travel, which is implying that she traveled by plane. Viajo en avión. Then the song says, y dice que mi bicho está cabrón, which literally means, and she says that my thing, meaning his penis, is insane or amazing. So, for example, dice means says or to comment, comenta. So, for example, dice que viene mañana. It means she says she is coming tomorrow. Viene means to come over. Mañana means tomorrow. Bicho, it has several meanings. It's kind of like a vulgar sexual slang, but bicho literally means penis. In some countries, it can mean kind of like mosquito or bug or something that's like annoying or someone who's like mean. Esta means is. So, for example, está listo is it's ready. So, it is ready. Or you could also say está en la casa, which means it is in the house, whether it's a person or object. Cabrón is also a slang which means kind of like insane or badass or kind of cool. So for example, ese concierto estuvo cabrón, which means that concert was insane or that concert was awesome. It can also be slang for someone if you're kind of referring to them in a negative sense, like no seas cabrón, which means don't be an asshole, for example. Then it says, yo dejo que jueguen con mi corazón, which literally means I let them play with my heart. Dejo means I let, and or you could also say permito, which means to allow or to give permission. So, for example, dejo que hablen. Hablen means to talk, and dejo means to let. So, dejo que hablen means I let them talk. Jueguen means to play or let them divertirse, let them enjoy themselves. So, jueguen limpio means play fair. Limpio can also mean clean or to clean up. So, if I say voy a limpiar, it means I am going to clean. But here, limpio is implying kind of to be fair. So, jueguen limpio, play fair. Con means with. So, if I say ven con nosotros, ven is to come, so like come over. Con nosotros, with us. Us is nosotros. And then corazón means heart. So, me rompió el corazón. Romper or rompió means to break. Me rompió el corazón means she broke my heart. Then the song says, quisiera mudarme con todas para una mansión, which means I wish I could move with all of them to a mansion. So quisiera is I wish. Could also say desearía, which is also I'd wish or I'd like. I could say quisiera verte hoy. Verte means to see, and hoy means to say. Hoy means today. So quisiera verte hoy means I'd like to see you today. Mudarme means to move, or you could also say trasladarme, which is a little bit more formal, like I am transitioning to a new city, for example. So I could say quiero mudarme de ciudad. Quiero means to want something. Ciudad means city. So quiero mudarme de ciudad means I want to move cities. Mansión is a mansion or una casa grande, which is a big house. So vive en una mansión. He or she lives in a mansion. Then the song says, El día que me case, te envío la invitación, which means the day I get married, I'll send you the invitation. El is the, masculine sense. El día llegó, which means the day arrived. Día means day. So for example, buen día hoy. I could be saying like good day today. Cuando means when. So for example, cuando me llames, contesto. For example, when you call me, I answer. Contesto means to answer or contestar. If I say contéstame la llamada, it means answer my call. Case means to get married. So if I say me casé, it means I got married. So cuando me case, te aviso. When I get married, cuando, when I get married, I will let you know. Te aviso. So if I say to someone te aviso, it just means I'll let you know. Te means to you. So for example, te llamo luego means I'll call you later. Luego implies something later on. Llamo is to call, llamar. Envío means to send. So for example, envío la dirección means I send the address. Enviar, to send. Dirección is address. And then invitación means invitation. So, for example, recibí la invitación. Recibir means to receive. So, recibí la invitación means I received the invitation. Then the song says, Muchacho, deja eso, which means boy, stop that, or dude, stop that. So muchacho literally means boy or dude. You could also say chico. So if I say muchacho, ven acá, it means boy or dude, come over here. Ven acá means come over here. Deja means to stop it or to leave it. Or I could say suelta eso, like let that go, whether it's kind of metaphorically or physically let something go. So suelta means to let go. I could say deja eso ya, which means stop that now. Now is ya. Eso means that. So, for example, eso no importa. That doesn't matter. Importante means that something's important. So if I say no importa, it doesn't matter or it's not important. Then the song repeats itself a little bit. It says, Hey, Tití me preguntó si tengo muchas novias, which means, hey, auntie asked me if I have a lot of girlfriends. Muchas novias, a lot of girlfriends. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra, which means today I have one, tomorrow another. Pero no hay boda, which is, but there is no wedding. And then it repeats itself. Tití me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Auntie asked me if I have a lot of girlfriends. A lot of girlfriends. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra, which is tomorrow I have one, tomorrow another. And then it says, Tití me preguntó, to, and it keeps repeating itself, which is basically a stutter effect. It's just saying, Tití asked me, me. And so the song goes on and it says, it transitions to the woman in the song who says, Pero ven acá, muchacho, ¿Y para qué tú quieres tanta novia? And we talked about muchacho earlier, which is boy or dude. So this part of the song is saying, but come here, boy. Why do you want so many girlfriends? So it's basically calling this person's attention and saying, hey, why do you want so many girlfriends? Ven means come. So come over here or acércate. I could say something like ven conmigo, which means come with me. Conmigo means with me. Acá means here or aquí. So if I tell someone ponte acá, it means stand over here. Ponte means to kind of place yourself, and acá means here. When someone says para qué, it means what for or why. You could also say it as por qué. So if I say para qué necesitas eso, it means why do you need that? Necesitas is to need, and eso is that. So para qué necesitas eso is what do you need that for? Or if I say por qué necesitas eso, it's the same. Why do you need that? Tú means you. So if I say tú decides, decides is to decide. So tú decides means you decide. Quieres means you want, or deseas, which is to desire. So if I say ¿qué quieres hacer hoy? It means what do you want to do today? ¿Qué quieres? What do you want to do today? Hacer hoy. Tantas is so many or muchas. So in the song he says tantas novias, which is so many girlfriends. So here, tantas cosas en un día, so it's a lot of things. Cosas is things in one day. En un día. So I have a lot of things to do today. Tantas cosas en un día. Then the song says, me las voy a llevar a todas para un VIP, which means I am going to take all of them to a VIP. Then it says, saluden a Tití, which means, hey, say hi to Titi. Then it says, vamos a tirarnos un selfie, say cheese, which is, let's take a selfie, say cheese. Then it says, que sonrían las que ya les metí, which is, let the ones I already got with smile. Then it says, en un VIP. Then it says, hey, saluden a Titi, which is, hey, say hi to auntie. Repeats itself, let's take a selfie, vamos a tirarnos un selfie, say cheese. Que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Let the ones who already forgot about me smile. Then the song says, oye muchacho del diablo, azaroso. Oye is listen. And then we've talked about muchacho, which is boy or dude. It's saying you devilish kid. Azaroso is troublemaker. So let's break that down a little bit. Oye means hey or listen or grabbing someone's attention. Escucha, which is to listen to me. So oye, presta atención means hey, pay attention. Presta is like to lend something or to pay attention to something. And atención is attention. So presta atención means pay attention. Del means of the. So for example, vine del trabajo is saying like I come from work or he comes from work. Trabajo means work. Diablo means devil. You could also say demonio, which is more like demon. So if I say parece un diablo, parece is to be similar to or to look like something. So parece un diablo means he looks like a devil. Azaroso means troublemaker or someone who's reckless. I could also say someone who is problematic or problemático. So ese tipo es azaroso. Tipo is a guy. I could also say tipa, which is like a lady or a woman. Tipo and tipa is kind of slang as well. So you typically wouldn't refer to someone as a tipo or tipa. But if I say ese tipo es azaroso, I'm basically saying that guy is a troublemaker or that guy is reckless. Then the song says, Suelta ese mal vivir que tú tienes en la calle, which means drop that bad lifestyle you have in the streets. So suelta means drop or to let go. So deja is also like let it go. Suelta eso ya. Ya means now. So suelta eso is let that go now. Suelta eso. Ese means that. So for example, ese estilo no sirve. Ese is that. Estilo is style. And no sirve means doesn't work. So if I say something sirve, it means that it works. If no sirve means it doesn't work. Mal means bad. So if I say eso está mal, that it means that is wrong. Mal is wrong. Vivir is to live, or kind of like a lifestyle. So if I say cambió su vivir, cambió is to change, and su vivir, which is to live or lifestyle, it means that this person changed their way of living. Cambió su vivir. He changed his way of living. Tienes means to have. So if I say, ¿por qué tienes eso? ¿Por qué is to question, like why something? So, ¿por qué tiene? Why do you have that? Eso means that. Calle means street. So, la calle enseña mucho. Enseñar is to teach. Mucho is a lot of something. So here it's just saying the street teaches you a lot. La calle enseña mucho. I could also say la maestra enseña, which means the teacher teaches you. Búscate una mujer seria para ti is the next line of the song, which means get yourself a serious woman. Búscate means to find or to get yourself. Or you could also say consíguete, which is to get something as well. So for example, búscate un trabajo. Trabajo is job. So if I say búscate un trabajo, it means get yourself a job. Mujer is woman. You could also say chica. We've talked about tipa as well, which is less commonly used. In a sentence, you would say es una mujer fuerte. Fuerte means strong. So here, es una mujer fuerte means she is a strong woman. Seria means serious. So for example, you could say quiero una relación seria. Quiero is to want. Una relación is relationship. So here, quiero una relación seria means I want a serious relationship. You could also say formal, which also means serious or formal. The word ti means you. So if I say esto es para ti, it means this is for you. Esto, this, es para ti, is for you. Then the song says, muchacho del diablo, coño. Here, this line literally means, dude, you little devil, damn. So, coño is slang, it's kind of like a bad word. So it means, coño means damn. You could also say, coño, que calor, which means, damn, it's hot. But just of note, coño has like a strong profanity. It is a bad word. Then it says, yo quisiera enamorarme, which means, I wish I could fall in love. Quisiera is to wish or to I'd like something. Or desearía, which means I wish I could get something. So quisiera algo serio. Serio means serious. Algo is something. So quisiera algo serio means I'd like something serious. Enamorarme means to fall in love or amar. So tengo miedo de enamorarme. Miedo means afraid. If I say tengo miedo, it means I am afraid. De enamorarme, which means of falling in love. Then the song says, pero no puedo, which means but I can't. So here, puedo means I can, which is, for example, I can do something. In the song he says, but I can't. So, puedo intentarlo would be I can try. Intentar is to try something. So, puedo intentarlo means I can try. Then it goes off here to say, yo quisiera enamorarme, which is I wish I could fall in love. Then the next line says, sorry, yo no confío, which literally means, sorry, I don't trust, meaning like I don't trust anyone. Sorry is just English for sorry, so you could say perdón, which is to kind of excuse yourself. So, perdón, llegué tarde. Tarde means late, and llegué is to arrive. So here you're excusing yourself for being late. Perdón, llegué tarde. Sorry, I arrived late. Confío means I trust. So confío en means I trust someone. Confío en ti means I trust you. Then the song says, ni en mí mismo confío, which means, I don't even trust myself. So na just means no, so mejor no would be better not, mejor no, better not, or I'd rather not. Ni means not even. So, for example, ni yo lo sabía. Sabía is to know something, or so for example, if I say, not even I knew about it, this ni is the not even. Ni yo lo sabía. Not even I knew it. Mismo means myself. So, for example, yo mismo lo hice. It means I did it myself. Hice is to do something. Mismo is myself. So, yo mismo lo hice is I did it myself. Then the song says, si quieres quedarte hoy que hace frío, which means if you want to stay today because it's cold, which we can break down a little bit. Quieres is you want. So, quieres venir, in terms of a question, it means do you want to come? Quieres venir, do you want to come over? Quedarte means to stay. I could also say permanecer, which is to remain somewhere. So, puedes quedarte aquí. Puedes is you can. Quedarte is stay, and aquí is here. Puedes quedarte aquí. You can stay here. Hace means it is. So, for example, hace frío hoy. Hace is meaning to it is cold today. Hace frío. Frío is cold. Hoy, today. We've talked about frío, so I could say el agua está fría. Agua is water. And I'm saying the water is cold. El agua está fría. Then the song says, y mañana te va, which just means, and tomorrow you leave, So va is just referring to vas or te vas, which means to leave or to go. So if I say ya te vas, this is a question. Ya te vas, it means are you leaving already? Ya te vas, are you leaving already? The next part of the song says, muchas quieren mi baby gravy, which is again just another slang, which is saying many girls want my baby gravy. So muchas means varias, and it's referring to a lot of women. So muchas personas vienen hoy. Many people are coming today. Personas is people, hoy is today, vienen is coming over. Quieren means to want or to wish for something. So desear is to wish for something. So if I say quieren salir, it means they want to go out. Baby gravy is just a sexual slang, and basically baby gravy is likely referring to some sort of semen or something along those lines. Quieren tener mi primogénito. So that means they want to have my firstborn. Tener is to have. You could also say poseer, which is to contain. So if I say quiero tener tiempo, quiero is I want, tener is to have, and tiempo is time. Quiero tener tiempo means I want to have time. Primogénito means my firstborn, or mi primer hijo, which is my first child. So if I were to say el primogénito llega primero, it means the firstborn arrived first. Llegar is arrive, primogénito is firstborn, primero is first. Then it says in the song, y llevarse el crédito, which means hey, and take the credit for something. Llevarse means to take, or quedarse con, which is to stay with something. So if I say se llevó el crédito, it means he or she took the credit for something, for example. Crédito can also be mérito, which is merit. So dale crédito al equipo, which means give credit to the team. Equipo is a team, and dale is to give something to someone. So here we're just saying give credit to the team. Dale crédito al equipo. Then the song says, ya me aburrí, hoy quiero un totito inédito. And so this is like, again, an explicit slang. And what it's saying is, I got bored. Today I want a brand new totito. So aburrí means to get bored or to get tired of something. So me aburrí de lo mismo means I got bored of the same thing. So the same thing over and over again. Lo mismo is the same thing. Aburrí is to get bored. Totito is just slang, so there's a couple of things to break down here. So toto means kind of like vagina, and it's complete slang. And when you add ito to the end of something, you're kind of implying that it's something that's small. So that's what that means here. And inédito means brand new, unheard of, something new, which would be nuevo. Nuevo is new. So if I say algo es inédito, so something is inédito, it's something that's brand new. Then the song moves on to say, hazle caso a tu amiga, ella tiene razón, which literally means listen to your friend, she is right. Hazle caso means listen to or pay attention to, and I could say hazle caso a tu mamá, which means listen to your mom. Mamá is mom, papá is dad. Amiga is female friend, so amigo would be male friend. You could also say compañera or compañero for a male or female friend. So mi amiga me ayudó means my friend helped me. Razón means right or reason, or verdad, which is the truth. So if I say tienes razón, it means you are right. Then the song says, yo voy a romperte el corazón, which means I am going to break your heart, or I'm gonna break your heart. Romperte is to break. You could also say partirte, which means to break as well. So if I say no quiero romperte el corazón, it means I do not want to break your heart. So A, no te enamores de mí means hey, don't fall in love with me. Te means you. So te lo digo en serio means I am telling you seriously. Digo is to tell something. En serio means seriously. So te lo digo en serio means I am telling you seriously. Enamores means to fall in love, or te enamores means to fall in love. So no te enamores tan rápido. No is kind of like a negative connotation here. Don't fall in love so fast. Tan rápido is so fast. If I say something is lento, it means it's slow. Then the song says, sorry, yo soy así, which means sorry, I am like this. Soy means I am. So if I were to say soy estudiante, it means I am a student. Estudiante is student. Así means like this or this way. So you could say es así, which means that's how it is. Es así, or this is the way it goes. And then the last line of the song says, no quiero ser así. No, which means I don't want to be like this. No. Ser means to be, and quiero ser mejor, when I say quiero ser mejor, it means quiero, I want, to be, ser, mejor, better. And that's it for today. Fin, the end.